feel like the terms of the gauntlet. And
I don't believe it. You found the Forge Master's fingers. You've impressed me, Outlander. No one else has returned from this task before. By the Code of Malkoran, I name you bloodkin to the orcs. Let it be known among the strongholds that you are family now. Feel free to trade with our smiths for orc weapons and armor. Train with my warriors, or purchase poisons from the wise woman. Welcome to our stronghold, bloodkin. I help my mother Arab with the hunt. We bring much meat and skins to the stronghold.
Mobile knows many poisons and cures. I am Borgir's favorite one. He knows my people.
I used to wander the corners of Skyrim like you. I miss those days. I do. There's a freedom the roads give you that the stronghold does not. But I have a place here, and I wouldn't want to dishonor my clan by leaving again like some young pup. Me? I'm Borguk's brother. I came back after serving many years in the Legion. By then, Borguk had already become chief, and he welcomed me home as family, not as rival as is tradition. I did. I was known as Gorbish Gordushnik in those days, in honor of my homeland. Many orcs leave the stronghold to join the Legion. They welcome our skill in battle and smithing, and we welcome the chance to see the world. I couldn't. It would dishonor the place the chief has made for me. You're right, look at me. Talking in circles like some old wise woman. Very well, Outlander. You have my axe when you need it.
Orc poisons are to be feared, if you wish to trade. We have lived in Skyrim since before the Nords came. Our way is simple. All work to make the tribe strong. Only the bravest are allowed to lead, and to marry. A great chief is able to attract many wives and raise bold children. Wise women like myself are mothers of chieftains. We guide the tribe and advise our kin on what is most pleasing to Malkoran. He is our creator and master, the daedric lord of the sworn oath and the bloody curse. Malkoran teaches us to honor all words with action, to demand blood from your enemies and strength from your allies. He watches over all orcs as his children, a truth those who leave the stronghold are quick to forget. All right. Are you ready to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore, I'll give you coin. Use it right, and you won't feel a thing. It is said that an orc first learns to wield a hammer in her mother's womb. By tradition, a mother always teaches her children how to smith. If a chief has a second wife, she is called the Forge wife in honor of this. Occasionally, but an orc blade is a very personal thing. Anger, regret, pride. All these things are put into our steel. When my daughter Lash chose to leave the stronghold, I forged a sword to channel all my shame and grief. Honor me with a task, Outlander. Bring the sword to my daughter if you see her. It'll be all she needs to know. Thank you. Fight well. I'm Borgir's sword. I shaped all the steel for the strong.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I better clean them up.
Do you remember me now, Jordi? It's been an honor to serve you, brother. Remember our lessons from the sword masters of Alkir? Let me show you a few things you may have forgotten before we leave Roldan.
If you drink too much, you're out.
Good to
No
see ya.
drunks.
See ya.
Yes, I'm listening. I'm always ready for a chat. Well, I was feeling pretty lonely till you came along, but I'm so glad you did. What would you like to talk about? Well, there is this person that I have feelings for, but I don't know if you... I mean, they feel the same way. I'm good friends with them, but I don't want to spoil things between us. Really? Who is this person? Me? I don't know what to say. I really like you too. Don't think this changes anything, though. You will never be better than me, and I will never answer to you. I'm so happy we are kind of a couple now, but don't you think we should make things official? I wouldn't want you thinking you can just find somebody else without any consequences. Of course. Fine, I guess. I would elaborate further if I could be bothered, but thanks for asking. I'm here if you ever need me.
If you drink too much, you're out. No drunks.
Yes? Keep walking, stranger.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Fate is the name. I keep the inn. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Something different about you, I can tell. Hope you ain't here to cause trouble.
Fighters teach me the Emperor's story. She runs the Four Shields.
You wonder. What does Dragon Ball do once it's been summoned?
Where is that lazy man?
Any scheme? Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. Now, that is without white.
Have you met my husband? Well, don't bother. He's a drunk. He promised me, swore on his ancestors that he'd give up the mead. And what do I find out? He's been stashing drink in a cave nearby. He even has some wolves guarding it. I swear, I should just cut out his tongue. That would be the end of it. If you want to try, but I'll keep my dagger sharpened just in case. You can help yourself to any drink you find, but bring me the bottle of Dragon's Breath mead. It's his favorite, so I know he has one there. Until next time.
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor now that they've been taken down a notch.
Have you met my husband? Well, don't bother. He's a drunk. Stendar's mercy to you. If my Horgir doesn't give up the mead this time, I'll hit him over the head with it. Here, for your trouble. Until next time.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their puns. If they love me not, how can my love reach them? Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny. It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkoran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler. Mortals call it Dawnbreaker, for it was forged in a holy light that breaks upon my foes, burning away corruption and false life. You will enter my shrine, destroy Malkoran, and retrieve this mighty blade. But a single candle can banish the darkness of the entire void. If not you, then someone else. My beacon is sure to attract a worthy soul. But if you are wise, you will heed my bidding. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkoran destroyed. Malkoran has forced the doors shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Whoa! You were just floating high up in the sky. I felt sick just watching. Anyway, from what I heard, Meridia wants you to get back her temple from some guy called Malkoran. Sounds easy enough.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal. Malkoran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow. It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun. As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
You betrayed us!
Traitor! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Alba.
They're all hard for them.
Traitor! You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Go away.
Some gate guard you were!
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda. I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened
Man
that
opens
gate.
a gate and they cut his
Not
head
right
off?
now.
Doesn't seem
Rogvir.
right to me.
Why did it have
You
to
should
be
have
like
drawn
this?
it out some more.
He deserved a slower death.
Out with it.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off?
Doesn't seem right to me.
I think I expected more.
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
Oh, I guess it's all over. I expected... Oh, I don't know what I expected.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. I'll speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Been up to the Blue Palace? It's a sight to see, even if it is filled with fogs.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Yes, but don't try to use force. He's far too mighty. He'd crush you like a clay doll, or drop you from the sky, or simply eat your brain right up. Oh, but he probably won't do those things to you. Probably. Just remind him to come home, and there'll be no fighting or unpleasantness. Probably. He's just a little confused at the moment, is all. Knowing my master, he may very well reward you for bringing him to his senses. Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences. He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this. He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they could help for such an important matter. All right, then.
Are you sure this guy is right in the head? He said something about tea with his master, who happens to be more important than y'all, and that we need a hip bone to gain access to the unused wing of the Blue Palace. Oh well, can't hurt to look, I suppose.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it. I wish you luck in finding the verse. The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim. Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks. If you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership. I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that. Good. We've wasted enough time here.
Sabil Stentor. No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous. No, that honor is Sabil Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor, and keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day. Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough. I make sure Erica keeps breathing. Oh, I think you'll find that magic is rare in Skyrim. Winterhold, though, the college there has it in abundance. Look there if you wish to learn. You are free to leave.
Need something? Not in your life. It's dangerous in there, and Falk doesn't even like me and Ertie going in every year to clean out the spiders. If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me sick. It took a week for me to feel better. You can catch me at the Blue Palace later, if you want to talk again.
Fine day, isn't it? Life's not so bad. I'm independently wealthy, though I don't wear it. So it's nice to just be able to wander about and take in the sights of solitude.